So also there were patch notes that came out for the new early access. Finally, time for the early access to XKO. Things are going to be changing quite a bit. Let's see if they get to the actual patch changes. New champions, Teemo and Warwick. First up is Teemo. Swift Scout. Use a knapsack full of traps and zoning opponents. Playing poisonous mushrooms. Shoot darts, rocks. We saw the trailer already. Next is Warwick. Uncaged Wrath of Zon. He is ready to hunt down the enemy team. Warwick has a unique resource called Bloodlust. When Bloodlust gauge is full, he gains the unique specials and cancel options. Well, that sounds cool. Warwick move list and gameplay trailer is out right now. We can check that out in a bit. All right, what else we got? Starting season 1, each 2SKO. Starting in season 1, each season of 2SKO will launch with a new champion. We talked about this. For the first 3 weeks of the season, champion will be unlocked in the Riot store for 1,000 KO points, which champion token, 1 champion token, or purchasing the Battle Pass bundle. It also be unlocked by completing the recruitment event. During recruitment events, you can redeem your Battle Pass XP to get a new champion for free. Note, while season 0 will feature a new champion, it will not have a recruitment event. What is the recruitment event? After 3 weeks have passed, the new champion can be unlocked. 10,000 credits equal to 1,000 KO points. 1 more champion token. Champion tokens are granted from completing first step missions and purchasing starter edition bundles. Well, I mean, if I get like a $30 one, I guess. I don't know. What are the first step missions? If you want to get a sense of how a new champion plays for you unlock them, you can always go into the offline training mode and play there. Combo trials. This is what I want to see. Combo trials are a new type of tutorial where you can study combos for every champion. There are over 250 combos available to choose from. Holy shit. What? I'm never going to leave the training mode, basically what you're trying to say. You earn credits for successfully completing combo trials. Visit and learn tab to get started. Oh, wait. Is that over 250 for every character? Or is that 250 for like all in total? I'm so confused. Okay, training mode, frame data bar, new feature, training mode, enables you to visualize the frame data and fix those gaps in your pressure. That's always important. Stages customize your match background event. We already know about this. What does it say? They added stages. Okay, they added Bandlewood Crossings and Fire Run new stages for season 0. System change. We're happy with how the closed beta went, but we weren't excited to keep making 2SKO better. We feel like there are some outliers in the meta and want to use this patch to try to address those for system side. We're looking to decrease the power of double down and super tag. Handshake during double down and super tag. That's like super tag. It's like doing 2 supers in a row, but your partner super to call them in. The amount of meter gain. We're also looking to get Jinx, Echo, and Yasuo more in line with the rest of the roster's power level because they are weak. Not so much Jinx and Yasuo. Maybe they're too powerful. Maybe we gotta boom them down. Improving Braum and Blitzcrank and making Ari and Vi combos more consistent. We're happy to see everyone playing 2SKO to its fullest potential. Keep cooking, y'all. What did they do to ranked? Rank starts October the 9th. Okay. With the release of the patch notes, we want to make sure that we include all our 1.0.1.1 adjustments and back-end improvements from the closed beta before we flip the switch. Once again, once rank is live, you should notice a few matchmaking adjustments. Thanks to the data we gathered in the beta, the average queue time has increased, okay, to find more balanced matches in general. Matches should feel more fair. And placement games should get closer to your expected rank. As a result, reaching Challenger will be more difficult and should require a bit more time invested. We still keeping an eye on ranked matchmaking as we should transition into season 0, and we'll continue to improve the ranked experience in future updates. All right, not too much, not too much. Core gameplay. Was there anything else? Core cosmetics, bundles, don't really care about that. Tutorials. Tutorial UI flow menus have been updated. The first fight tutorial has received some visual updates. You will now receive a set of avatar items for completing tutorials. I'll do that again. So they changed the fuses a little bit too. Okay, let's do core gameplay. You can now take actions in midair after blocking attacks. That's new. Previously, blocking an attack in midair meant that you couldn't perform any more actions until you hit the ground. Even after air block stun ended, this tunes down the power levels of Vi's Cradle Marker. She's powerful. And Blitzcrank midair garbage collection. All moves across all champions have increased or decreased air block stun on attacks and accommodate this change. Throw invulnerability while mid-air has increased from 5 to 8 frames after blocking, so you can't get thrown because they're gonna let you do a combo. If they're gonna let you move after you block, just do an air throw. All champions have 8 frames or faster jumping light, which means that all champions can now perform a mid-air action to beat air throws after blocking. Okay, so I can block and then I can hit light punch after my invincibility frames. Opponents recover by being hit by break 10 frames earlier. Opponents recover from being hit by break 10 frames earlier. Okay. Break was feeling a bit too advantageous for the person spinning their break meter. But you're spinning on your meter though. Air hurt boxes and air collisions is more consistent in any animation where a champion spins through the air. This change has a slight impact on advanced combos. Most combos still work as they did before, but there may be slight combo adjustments you have to make in your sweatiest of sweats. Note, scroll down. This will set us up for success in the future, and season 0 is the best time to make this change. Yasuo and Echo were the most affected, so we tuned some data to mitigate the differences in their air combos. Okay, so I have to test it out when I get there. Apparently, their air combos are slightly different because of the changes due to the advanced combos. Okay, retreating guard can no longer be performed by holding down and back. You can only be performed by holding back. Oh shit. That's interesting. There was an option select that could be performed by holding down back and mashing a button. This wasn't causing an issue yet, but we reduced the parity between using the dash button versus using LM to dash. So we wanted to address this before it became a problem. That makes sense. Look at the Tony brothers on top of shit. Assist cooldown timer now starts as soon as the assist leaves the screen. Previously, it was about 30 frame gap between when the assist champion left and when the assist started ticking down. We reduced the time to be near instant, so you can use the tag launcher as soon as your assist champ finally leaves our screen. Assist will now be available more often. Bug fixes after getting hit by break or getting up from attack. You can now perform actions. Previously, you were unable to perform a parry light. You were unable to perform a parry, light, or jump after a break. Didn't know that. And if your opponent performs a meaty, you had no choice but to block it. This bug severely increased the power of break. Double down damage scaling. They made it so it's not that heavy anymore. Fix issue where running jumps could disable inputs, landing in a very rare circumstance. The first quick tag of the match is no longer allows you to block during the quick tag animation. I didn't know that was a thing. Fix an issue where performing some supers would cause projectiles to disappear. Yeah, that happened before. No, even if we didn't address feedback that you raised the pitch, it's probably on our radar. We see the post, but right now we're focused on fine tuning the core systems and balancing the roster power level. We're here for the long haul, so we'll eventually address all the things that you put in those Twitter posts. Live, what is it? This is on October. This is when rank starts. Break is less advantage, not performing a handshake tag. Break advantage on point champion is now +6. Ooh. Break advantage while in mid-air is anywhere from 0 to +11, depending on the height. Meter gain has been reduced overall. Meter gain is now decreased as combo gets longer, which is goodish. You have a long ass combo and then you build up a lot of meter, then you got more meter for the combo. So 8-second combos, 80%, 11-second combos, 50, and 16-second combos, 10% less meter gain. Spending meter now decreases meter gain by 75%. They really don't want you getting meter like that. The penalty goes once the opponent recovers the combo. Since parry costs a bar of meter and refunds on success, this change reduces the potency of combos performed after parry. So if you parry successfully and you hit a combo, spending meter now decreases that meter gain by 75% over 8 seconds. I don't know. I think they should have loved that. Limit strike bonus meter gain has been reduced from 40 to 25. We're seeing health levels of meter at most levels of play, but at the extremely advanced levels was too far. Much meter has been generated. We're adding penalties to meter gain on advanced combos and address this. Encourage combo decision making. Okay, I see what you're saying. Limit strike meter gain has been reduced. Handshake tag no longer prevents gray health from being accumulated. Wait a minute. This was mostly a known trait, but the strongest option in neutral was to assist to handshake tag or super to handshake tag, and damage dealt after these hits was recoverable. Okay, because you're the other person. But now if you're on screen, you cannot get gray damage. Damn. Even if you're the assist character. All right. Juggernaut. What they do to it? Break meter on round starts have been reduced from 100 to 75. Juggernaut starting each round with a full bar of break led to round start death situations. Juggernaut break meter also no longer resets between rounds, bringing it in line with the rest of the fuses. Double down performed a double down super result and second super dealing less damage. So damage penalty was increased from 20 to 30. Sidekick. Performing a sidekick super now results in the second super dealing less damage. Okay. Double down and 2x assist. The cooldown on using assist after activating double down or 2x assist has been increased by 4 seconds. Previously, double down and 2x assist on normal cooldown, which was 2 seconds. Freestyle Freestyle has increased the assist cooldown when activated, so we're bringing 2 assists and double down in line with the rest of them. Sidekick can no longer perform more than 1 double down in a single combo. Okay. We're bringing it into stat with everybody else. All right, blah, blah. So those are the patch notes for 2XKO, but Warwick is out right now, and the trailer's out. I haven't seen it, so we'll check it out right now and see what he has with his Bloodlust.